Y'all know what time it is. The first trailer for Jinx has dropped for 2XKO. We've already seen a little bit about this character in the past, but apparently she got completely reworked. Oh, she looks good. Let's go. Oh my god. Trap character, still from what it looks like. Pretty slow though. Oh! Nah, that's actually pretty sick. Oh, I like the super. And then the references to the show. Love to see it. There go that boy Echo. Ooh. And so see like she still got the unique properties of interacting with her bombs and stuff. What? Oh my god, that bomb is huge. Playtest Jinx in 2025. Oh yeah, we gotta watch that back. We gotta watch that back. She's looking really good. She's looking really good. She seems like she's essentially the arcane version of her, and I'm loving it.
I run this place.
I'm loving it. Now I got the gunner.
That girl with a gun?
She seems like she's inspired by Rocket Raccoon from Marvel 3 in a way. And I love Rocket in Marvel 3. That's actually one of my first characters I've ever learned playing the game when I was younger.
Time to throw down.
But she seems like she's going to be essentially a zoner or like a character that controls the screen really well. Not really the type of character that I probably will play these days. But it's definitely very interesting. And I love this ult. I love it so much. She's looking really good. I love this, bro. All right, so we got our gameplay segments here, and I just like this little slow move up to like showing her full character reveal, like showing off her gadgets and trinkets that she used, because it's not only important to see how she visibly is, but her overall personality is within like all of the gear and stuff that she uses. Then we have the Gatling gun. This is something that was in the original reveal of her back in like 2020, if I'm not mistaken, but it was more so a straight fire instead of something that launches up, which is also pretty interesting, because that means she's either going to be able to maybe cancel off of that to let me go back a little bit, to cancel off of that to maybe like dash cancel up to get a combo, or she'll be able to tag into her partner to get a follow-up. We also have this little trap, which they may need to improve the animation of that, because it didn't look like he got bitten right there. Also got our rocket projectile, pretty simple. Of course, we're using our defensive mechanics. I like that of using like the bomb to get the punish and extend. I like that. I like that a lot. And then into the launcher, into her super. She looks really good. Her animations overall look crazy. I think this part of the super though needs a little bit more impact to make it hit home. Just the right amount, which is a little issue that I do have with KO, is that some of the supers don't directly hit hard enough in some instances, but it overall does look really good. All right, then we got another way where she throws the trap down. Even though he got hit there, the trap still remained. And did she detonate it? No, she shot it. And so she not only pushed the trap forward to him, it also allowed her to interact with the one that she put in the air to kick it up and to extend. Oh my god, this is a lot. Hold on, let's go back. So she hit him with that, then she kicked that up for that to explode, to cause him to get stuck in the air, then to extend to a full combo into her level 3 or level 2 in this game. That's crazy. They actually were really insane with how she's able to interact with her traps. And yeah, that definitely gives off a lot of Rocket Raccoon vibes. And I'm pretty sure she's probably going to even be more insane. She's more than likely going to be one of the characters that's going to be a lot harder to use in comparison to the rest of the cast, which I'm here for. All right, while I'm in the midst of recording this, we also have a big November check-in from Sean, the game director of 2SKO, that gives us a big update on the game, essentially talking about some Alpha Lab stuff in the future, as well as Jinx, which we're going to be able to read right now. He says, "Hey everyone, Sean here, game director of 2SKO, our upcoming 2v2 fighting game. Since it's been a minute since Alpha Lab and our Jinx sneak peek just dropped, Hot off the heels of Arcane's latest season, we figured it was time for a check-in to let you know what we've been up to. Here's a rundown of what we learned from Alpha Lab, what we're working on, and when you can play 2x next. It says Alpha Lab highlights. First of all, we want to say thanks to everyone who participated in Alpha Lab, our first at-home playtest back in August. We were so stoked to see all of the excitement around features like duo play, spectating and leaderboards. We've got a lot more to add, but it felt great to see some of our new features landing pretty well. We were also blown away by the community organized streams, exhibitions, and tournaments that popped up over the course of the playtest. If you didn't catch them, here are just a few things that we saw from around the world. And then we have all of these events: 2x Combat, something in Brazil, France TV2 event, Japan, Mexico, and the US with a bunch of exhibitions and stuff. Players were working on so much cool stuff during Alpha Lab, we couldn't fit it all in one list. We're thankful to every single person who got their community together for 2x, whether you invited friends to join for a duo, ran a whole tournament, or picked it in front of Riot HQ to bring back Alpha Lab. We weren't expecting this level of love and investment from you right away, and we want you to know we don't take it for granted. Thank you. What we learned from Alpha Lab. Alpha Lab was our first chance to see what players like and dislike about the game while we're still locking down core gameplay. So your participation was not only awesome to see, but really valuable in terms of helping us refine 2x even further. It taught us a lot about which features feel really good, which ones need some work. We're excited to use what we've learned from all of you to amp up what feels best about playing the game while continuing to knock down some of the barriers preventing folks from having fun. Before you get your hands on 2x again, we'll be working on creating more opportunities for team play. We've heard that cool champion interactions are a highlight, whether you're playing solo or as duos. We want to make those moments happen more often. Decreasing downtime. We recognize that losing control of your character for a long period of time, like when getting hit by a combo or while blocking, can feel pretty frustrating. We want to find a balance between allowing players to create powerful and creative offensive options and allowing folks to get back into the action pretty quickly after making a mistake. I hope this does not mean that they're going to be making combos even shorter. I believe again that combos are in a pretty solid state right now. I don't think combos need to be adjusted anymore. People just need to realize that when it comes to a tag game, that's overall the big pull to them, having really big combos. Now, of course, they could add some more interaction when getting comboed or providing some other ways of how to make defensive mechanics more effective so that this downtime doesn't happen as often, or at least provide players a lot more opportunity to prevent being comboed, mixed up, and all that sort. There are some things that they can improve there, but I don't think combo level really needs to be touched. That's just my personal opinion though. Improving controls. We've heard that it can be hard to find a layout that works with our current inputs if we want you to be comfortable on any sort of control when playing 2x. We're still committed to one button specials, but we're exploring changes to avoid overloading a single button. Good to hear, good to hear. I do like the simplicity of the game. I don't have too much issues with it. I am not a person that's really binded to motion controls, so it's still good to see that they still have an ideal overall process that they want to continue to focus on that. But I do know legacy players that do enjoy fighting games don't have any issues with motions and feel it very uncomfortable when having to bind everything to a single button or just buttons in general. So maybe they'll offer alternatives for people that just, you know what, even if single buttons have an advantage, I'd rather just still deal with motion inputs or some form of motion to make the game feel a lot more comfortable for them. I wonder how they're going to do this. There's only but so many buttons on a regular controller that they can do in order to free this up and make this a lot more comfortable. So I'm honestly wondering how they're going to handle this, but I'm pretty sure they're going to figure it out and have it fully and ready once it's time to play it again in the next Alpha Lab. That said, we're also committed to preserving and amplifying the things that you all said felt really good about the game. Stuff like big teamwork moments that give the game the special sauce. Those are the things that make up our core vision, and we're doubling down on them in order to bring that vision to life. Love to hear it. That's team moments are the best thing about this game, so I will love more of them. While we've gone dark, we've also been making some gameplay tweaks among other changes that are still in early testing stage. There's no guarantee any of this stuff will make it in our next release, but here's a sneak peek for now. When you can play the game next. You will get the chance to tell us what you think of all these changes during our next playtest, which we are aiming to host in spring 2025. This playtest will be available in more regions than our first Alpha Lab, and while we definitely want to know if we improved on what y'all saw this August, we'll be asking for your feedback and on some new features too, but more on those another time. As you might have guessed from her gameplay trailer we posted earlier today, Jinx will also be playable for the first time during the playtest. With this weekend's release of Arcane's newest season, we thought now was the perfect time to show off her updated kit and design. 2SKO has evolved so much since we first soft launched Jinx. It's been cool to watch her evolve along with the game itself, and we're excited to finally show that off. Whether you're an FGC vet or just a hardcore Arcane fan, we hope you think she looks sick. Definitely look out for her full reveal closer to when she's actually playable. So this is just a sneak peek of Jinx. This isn't even her like fully completed or what their overall complete vision of her is. This is just to give you an idea of what she looks like so far, and I think it's pretty good, and I'm liking it. What to expect until then. This is our last check-in before Riot goes on holiday break at the end of this year. In the meantime, the team will be hard at work to bring you a more polished version of the game. You can expect more info on next year's playtest, new features, and how to participate when we get back in 2025. In the meantime, be sure to sign up for playtests. If you've already signed up for our first Alpha Lab, you'll automatically receive more info on future playtests once it's available. No need to sign up again. That's it for now, y'all. In the meantime, hit me up with your hopes and dreams and theories at Unconquerable, or talk to the team at Play2SKO. Much love, Sean Riviera. Yep. And just like always, they are very transparent when it comes to anything revolving the game, and I always love to see that. They've always here to invest a lot of time, not only into the game, but in the community, to make sure that they're making a game that all of us will love, while also still being in the realms of the hopes and dreams that they have for the game itself, which is always really good to see. I love everything about this game so far. 2SKO is a really good game just off of being in its alpha stages, and I can't wait till we get closer and closer to its full reveal with all of its revisions. I think it's still speculated it's going to be releasing in 2025, so this might be the last alpha test we get, and then we might actually start shifting into betas and then into full release, which I imagine the game will release probably sometime within the summer or the end to like the fall or winter of 2025. But we'll see what they talk about as we get closer to that. All we need to worry about now is that the new playtest will be coming out in spring 2025, so I'm guessing more than likely it's going to be early spring. I believe maybe probably May. That's just me speculating, but we'll overall see. I'm super happy with where the game is going, and again, I can't wait until we get to play the game again. It was super fun, especially as a content creator. They gave us access to like giving out codes and stuff for people that wanted to play, so it felt good to actually be involved with this game so much so early on in this stage. And I just love that Riot is so open into working with creators so early on, even no matter the size you are. It was really cool. But before we get out of here, they actually posted a short showing some gameplay changes that they've already started implementing, and I want to see if we can pick out anything here. Alright, looks like regular echo combos right now. Punishes. Was that a dash back? I believe that was dash blocking, or like an improvement to dash blocking, because that was pretty struggle so far. Oh, they actually made changes to the HUD as well, so they made the burst symbol a bit bigger. So if you guys didn't know, the burst meter was a lot smaller, and it made it a lot harder to see when you have burst available. But now it's a big bar that lets you know that, yeah, burst is here. Get ready, brother. I believe it is because we also get to see what Jinx's assist looks like when she's down. I can't remember what they call that, the last stand assist, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But it doesn't look as super crazy. Yeah, hold on, she's just doing regular assists. They got rid of, it's like they got rid of last stand and you're just able to actively use assists. Hold up, that's crazy. So we don't have just a unique last stand assist, but we have the ability to use meter to enhance our assists. That's a big change. That completely changed the dynamic of the game, and I'm actually not surprised that they went with doing this, because a lot of people did mention during the closed beta that the last stand assists were pretty ridiculous with how crazy they could be. It was a very unique and interesting thing to do, but at some instances they felt a little too powerful, and at times since they had a very long cooldown, it made the interaction of the player who was dead and couldn't do anything, it made it so that you really didn't have but so much you do other than perform that one thing. But it looks like they're giving us the capability of just still using our assists normally even if you're down, but also giving us the ability to enhance it with the meter, which that's super sick. I think I like this change a lot, but of course we're gonna have to see how it works when you actually play it. But that's everything in regards to 2SKO and all the new information that we got. We actually got a lot than what we were probably expecting with just only the Jinx reveal or a little sneak peek. But hey, I'm here for any of the new information that we get for 2SKO. I appreciate you guys and all of your love and support. Remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and always remember to believe in you that believes in yourself. I'll see you guys in the next one.